goes my baby. She knows how to rock and roll. She drives me crazy. She gives me hot cold fever. She leaves me in a cool, cool sweat. I gotta be cool, relax, and get hit, and get on my tracks, and take a back seat, hitchhike, take a long ride on my motorbike until I'm ready. Crazy little thing called love. Hey, Drew James here from LearnGuitarInLondon.com, where you will find hundreds of free acoustic guitar lessons. And this one is a great new addition to the site, which is Crazy Little Thing Called Love by Queen, acoustic version. Now, what I really like about this song is there is a lot of rhythm going on. Got a couple of cheeky bar chords, and I'm going to be breaking it down how to change between some of the chords. There's also some really nice little voicings that go on with the G chord, which is really, really worth sticking around for, especially if you've been playing guitar that little bit longer. So I really like this version. To cut a long story short, let's start learning how to play it. This song starts with a D chord. To play a D chord, take your index finger and put it on the 2nd fret on the G string. Eddie 8, Dynamite, Goodbye Eddie, E, A, D, G, B, E. Take your middle finger, put it on the thinnest string, the Eddie, on the 2nd fret also, and take your ring finger and put it on the 3rd fret on the B string. That's called a D chord. Press down nice and hard and strum the bottom 4 strings. And this chord at the beginning is going to change, but very, very subtly. With your little finger that you've got spare, this little finger is going to be coming down and playing the 3rd fret on the thinnest string, cancelling out what the middle finger's doing there. So you leave the middle finger there, you don't need to lift it up, just take the little finger, put it down, and that chord's called a D suspended 4th. So this is D, little finger down, tucked underneath the ring finger, all nice and tight here, that's D suspended 4th. So D, D suspended 4th. Get used to changing between those chords. Both chords you strum the bottom 4 strings. And then we can start looking at the rhythm straight away. So we go down, up on the D. Then on the next down, we put the little finger down and we do a down. So we go down, up, little finger down. And then as you're about to do an up, you're going to lift up the little finger. So we go down, up, down, up. Notice how my little finger's there just for one strum. Do it slowly. Down, up, down with the little finger, lift up little finger. So you've just gone down, up, down, up. Then I want you to miss the strings deliberately. So that means you're returning on an up, and then another down, and then an up. Let's do that slowly. Down, up, little finger, up, miss, up, down, up. Repeat. Down, up, little finger, up, miss, up, down, up. So as I was speeding it up, you could see I was still doing that miss. Down, miss, up, down, up, little finger, miss, up, down, up. And that's the very famous intro to that song. So you want to be doing that nice and quick and nice and bright, I would describe the way of playing that. You're going to do that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. This thing called love. Okay, so you do it 4 with no singing, 2 with singing. We're then going to change to a folk G. Easy chord change. Leave the ring finger where it is from the D. Tuck your little finger underneath so you're on the 3rd fret on the thinnest string. And with these other fingers, index finger on the 2nd fret on the A and middle finger on the 3rd fret on the thickest string. That's the chord change. So here's D. You're changing to, if you think with the chord, when you do D suspended 4th, you put the little finger down. So little finger down, put these above. Don't lift up that ring. With this chord, you're going to go down, up, miss, up, down, up. So So it's the same rhythm. Down, up, miss, up, down, up. So here's the D beforehand. G. If you can keep strumming between those chords, great. Next, you're going to change to a C add 9. It's a very easy chord from here. Just move this index and middle finger down, so you're on the A string on the 3rd fret and the D string on the 2nd fret. This little wedge of fingers on the 3s on the bottom strings does not move. We're going to be doing down, up for this chord. Down, up. And then you're going to be changing, very simply, lift up the middle finger, put the index finger on the 2nd fret on the A string. This is the first chord, that's the second. All the while this wedge of fingers stays down. Down, up for that chord. So we go C add 9, G over B. This is called C add 9, this is called G over B. So let's take it from the D, going into the G, into the C add 9, into the G over B. So we go D, D sus4, G, C add 9, G over B. Notice the rhythm there is just down, up, change chord, up, down, up. Can't handle it, this thing. So from the D, G, I can't handle it, this thing. Then we're back to this thing, so the D with the little finger idea. So all the while that ring finger hasn't left the 3rd fret on the B string. So you do this twice. Then you do the G again. Just C add 9 can handle it, this thing. Okay. So that's what we've got so far. Well done. We've then got crazy little thing called. So this is where things get a little bit more challenging if you haven't been playing guitar very long. So you're going to need to do a B flat chord. You can do that in 2 ways. I'm going to show you the beginner's way, which we will be doing later. So that's as a power chord. Let me show you that. 1st fret on the A string with the index finger. So right here. Ring finger stretching, missing out the 2nd fret onto the 3rd fret on the D, and pinky stuck underneath, squeeze them together nice and tight on the 3rd fret on the G string. And I really only want you to be strumming those 3 strings. And we're just going to do it twice. So it's just 2 down strums. The other way of doing it is you can lay a little mini bar finger here on the 1st fret, and you can get the ring finger and bar it the D, G and B string. That's what you see me do in the performance. So it's a double bar. Either way, don't strum the top string. Crazy little thing. Then you're going to go to a regular C chord, 3rd fret on the A string, 2nd fret on the D string, index finger on the 1st fret on the B string. Down, up, down, up. So we go crazy little thing chords. Down, 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 up, down, up. So I'm going to take it right back to the D with this thing called love. This thing called love. I just G. C add 9, it's D. D. G. C add 9, G over B, then D. B flat, C. See the B flat comes very quick. Nothing called love. Okay, so this little part at the end. We go back to D, no little finger, just a D, and we go down, up, down, up. And then we do 8th beat triplets. So let me show you what that means. 1 and 2 and 3 triplet, 4 triplet. 1 and 2 and 3 triplet, 4 triplet. The strumming. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down. That might take a bit of practice. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down. 1 and 2 and 3 triplet, 4 triplet. So a triplet means you're getting 3 beats per beat. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 and 2 and 3 and In this song we're going 1 and 2 and 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Then you do a D at the end and you're going to stop. Now it's really easy to hear it on the record because the drums do the triplets. Blah, 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 blah. That's what the drums do. And then you do a little strum and a stop of the strings. So I'm going to go from the B flat. Crazy little thing called love. There goes my... And then what happens next is it's either the There Goes My Baby or it's back to Round in a Circle. This thing called love. Just everything that I've shown you. G, C add 9, G over B, 2 Ds, G, C add 9, G over B, D, and then the B flat again, and then this part. There goes my... And then into this part, it's a G chord, but a G chord with a twist. So we're taking a folk G that I showed you earlier, and you're going to go down, up, and then on the next down, you're going to move this index finger down to the 2nd fret on the D string. Give one strum on that. I'd like you to deliberately mute the A string with this finger if possible. So you go down, up, move index, and then lift index up and return back to the G chord. I'll do it slowly. Down, up, new chord, up. Down, up, new chord, up. Miss, up, new chord, up. Do it very slowly. Miss. You see that my finger's down there again? Do that twice. Down, miss, up, down, up, miss, up, down, up. There goes my baby. She knows how to... So with this you'll change it to a C add 9. Strum the bottom 5 strings twice, then stop them. Knows how, so it's called staccato. You stop with the right hand. Knows how to rock 'em. So we're going to go down, 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 up, down with the C add 9. So then it's into the G again. So you can see that we're still doing that thing with the index finger. Down, up, index, up, down. And then you've got the B flat played as the power chord again with this rhythm. Down, up, miss, up, down, miss, up, down, up. So we've had that already. So I'm going to go from the D, which we play short, and then into the There Goes My Baby part. There goes my baby. She knows how to rock and roll. She drives me crazy. 2 B flats. She gives me... You're then going to change to an E chord. Index finger on the 1st fret on the G string, middle and ring finger on the 2nd fret on the A and the D. Strum it twice and short, so you go down, stop, just the top 4 strings. Hard, cold, then change to an A chord, move your middle and ring finger down to the 2nd fret on the D and G, and tuck your little finger underneath on the B string. Strum that short, just the middle 4 strings. So we go E stop, A stop, A stop. Then F power chord, index finger on the 1st fret on the E string, ring and pinky finger on the 3rd fret on the A and the D string, just once, and strum the top 3 strings. So it goes E, A, F. Okay, so I'm going to go from the B flat. She gives me hot, cold fever. She leaves me in a cool, cool sweat. Okay, one more time. And then, so this is quite simple. Take the ring finger, put it on the 5th fret on the A string, go 4, 5, 4, 3. So use ring, middle, index. Don't go, it makes a lot more hard work. So then do the same thing but on the thicker string. Then make an E chord. You're strumming it for triplets. So it's 1, 2, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet. Just the top 4 strings. And then change to an A chord. And strum it and let it ring. So I'm going to go from this part. And then you're back to gotta be cool, D, relax, G, normal G, C at 9, G over B and D, D, little finger, normal G, C at 9, G over B, D, B flat, C, D, triplet. Okay, and that gives you all you need to play the rhythm guitar, sing and play the song. Over the solo, you're doing the same chords as we had before.